there's so many and there's so many different variations. There's so much conflicting advice. It's almost like you don't know which one is good for you, or you beat yourself up because you're not doing one of the many fads on your list that you've got to do. Morning routine, then I've got to go do a 7-minute cold plunge in the garage, then I've got to walk 10,000 steps while staring at the sun to get sunlight in my eyes. You know what I mean? And I'm only at 10 o'clock. Then I've got the rest of the day. I've got 10 other fads I've got to do before I get to bed.
Literally, mate. And it's a double-edged sword because you've worn yourself out, which is not good for you. And you do that nice and early when you try and stick to so many things.
Yeah.
A, and B, you feel disheartened when you don't achieve something, which isn't good.
Yeah.
So if you're not ticking things off the list, you start to get annoyed.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah. There are a few fads that stuck. Like for me, again, morning routine. But no, actually, getting up early, not have the morning routine part I play with and I change about, but just getting up at the same time every day, including weekends, is one of the best things that's actually stuck. But the morning routine part, again, it's like, that's one where you can get stuck in that fad where you've got like, wake up, you have to down a glass of lemon salt water, you've got to meditate for 10 minutes, stretch for 10 minutes. And this is all stuff I've tried to do. I can't drink coffee for 90 minutes because it's not good for your adrenal system. Don't know what that means. You know what I mean? There's so many things. Then I've got a journal and write 3 things I'm grateful for and 3 things I want to go well that day.
Don't forget, you have to get out in the sunlight and get fresh air.
Don't forget that. Yeah, I stare at the sun for 10 minutes before I'm allowed back inside.
Because you need natural light before you go on to
any
other type of light.
So like, I guess I listen to this new guy now called Alex Hormozy, and he's like really accomplished, doing really well, like sprung like quick rise to fame recently the last year or so. And he's quite like no nonsense with this stuff. He's super productive. He gets up early. He's in the gym and nutrition world and that, but he doesn't kind of have any time for these fads and things. Like with diet, he's like, I keep it very simple. I make sure I hit my protein target. I know what my calories are for the day, and once I hit my protein target, I can eat whatever I want as long as it's in the calories. I'm not fussed about keto, Mediterranean, carnivore and fruit. And he's like, it's sustainable. I've been able to do it for 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm in shape. I've had a 6-pack for 10 years. You know, it's like, and that's where I think you can get lost. Like, I'm a sucker for diets. I always think there's a better diet out there for me, so I try everything. Whereas like, I could probably I know what works well for me. I know I feel better on a lower carb diet.
Right.
And I always, like, I've known that now for like 2 years. I just feel better. But I'm still like, no, what if it's something else?
Yeah.
What if there's a slightly better diet? You know, what if I could just add this and it makes it better?